Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Rahmadani and today I would like to tell you about tips and tricks on how to learn English in general and improve your skill in English. English is a fun language to learn, and even though it's considered an accessible and relatively easy one to learn, with 750,000 words and spelling that can throw off even the most skilled learner. Learning English fast can seem impossible. As you work to improve your English skills, it's always helpful to have some tricks and tips to help you stay motivated. But I'm here to tell you that it isn't, as long as you have the right strategy. I have collated these 10 simple tips from fellow English language learner to help you. The first one is read everything you can get your hands on. Classic literature, newspaper, website, email, or your social media feed, your Twitter timeline, or WhatsApp status and cereal boxes. Or maybe you have bought a new smartphone. It contains the book in the box, right? If it's in English, read it. Why? Well, this content will be full of juicy new vocabulary as well as a fair amount you already know. This helps you improve quickly, as re-exposure to learned vocabulary gives you new examples in context, therefore reinforcing these words in your mind. On the other hand, learning new words and expressions is essential to building your vocabulary, and particularly in a language like English with so many words. However, don't just read and move. Number 2 is actively take note of your vocabulary. This tip is a classic one for good reason. It works! When learning, we often enjoy a new word or phrase so much that forgetting it seems impossible. But trust me, not everything sticks the first time. To fight this, get into the habit of carrying a notebook, or maybe you can write it in the notebook application on your smartphone like Evernote. And whenever you hear or read a new word or expression, write it down in context, that is, in a sentence and with its meaning noted. This saves you time, as you won't return to that word and ask yourself, what did that word mean? What did that expression mean again? The next tip is number 3, talk with real-life humans. What is language for if not to communicate? It's true that speaking a language helps it stick in your head far better than only reading or writing it. Just think of how many times you have heard people say that they understand English, but I cannot speak English. Don't be like that. Seek out native speakers for an informal language exchange. Enroll in a course, hire a tutor, or take classes online. Make native English friends is also good. Making friends with people from other countries can help you learn English. The next is number 4. Subscribe to podcasts or YouTube channels in English. Practice a little bit every day, even if it's listening to an English podcast during your commute or practicing your favorite words while having your breakfast. Every little bit of practice helps. You like anime, politics, fun fact of your favorite idol, or cooking? With topics covering every interest imaginable, there's an English-speaking podcast or YouTube channel that's out there for you. Subscribe to a view and listen while driving or watch during the commute to school or work. At first, you might find the native accents difficult, but stick with it and you will soon start to understand what you hear, as well as learning a lot of new vocab from a native speaker. And discover what type of learner you are: auditory, visual, or tactile. Use this as a basis for how you spend time studying. For instance, a visual learner may benefit from flashcards or with image and the word on it, while an auditory learning may benefit from watching a television program in English and listening from radio. Number 5 is take lead from the stars. Mix up your learning by picking a native English speaking actor or singer you like. Now head online and find a bunch of interviews they have given and watch them. Watch one for kids and then again, taking time to note down interesting expression and words you hear. The slang, stories, humor, and anecdote that come out of this interview are sure to give you plenty to work with. Watch movies with English dialogue also helps. Movies are a great source of native conversation and vocabulary. Plus, the visual nature of film allows you to experience non-verbal context too, such as facial expressions and hand gestures, accompanying and contextualizing the film's dialogue. Above all, watching a film is fun and motivational way to develop English language skills. Next is start with what you really need. Your English studies are likely to go far more quickly if you constantly remind yourself of your motives for learning. Are you going on a study exchange? Then focus on vocabulary related to your studies. If you want to exchange on medical, so you have to learn the vocabulary for medical. And if you want to learn about the mathematics or technique or programming, coding, and computer, you have to learn vocabulary related to that studies. Have an overseas conference. Brush up on conversation starters to use with the other participants. Set yourself small goals. Learning English is a long process and it may take years to progress from one level to the next level. That's why it's important to set yourself achievable goals. If you simply launch into learning English and hoping to magically learn anything and everything at once, you are likely to end up confused and burned out. Create a study schedule. Ensure the schedule works around your daily responsibilities and make sure to keep it simple. Try breaking up your English language learning over the course of an entire day, which may make it feel like less daunting. Study in short, regular periods. Allow a short amount of time for review and study in a place where you feel happy and comfortable. Number 7. Don't teach yourself while you are down. When you start to feel like you are not making ground, and which happens to all learners at some point, don't say, I don't speak English, or I'll never get this. In fact, ban those phrases from your vocabulary. They only blur your understanding of the progress you are making and convince you that your dreams of speaking English are impossible. Instead, become more confident and say, I am learning English and making improvements every day. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. I'm so much better than I was 6 months ago. And other phrases to remind yourself. And don't forget to track your progress. To gain a sense of accomplishment, it's important to know where you have started. Have a look at it to quickly discover what your areas of strength and weakness are. The next is don't be afraid of grammar. Sometimes students get obsessed with grammar. This is especially true for students who grow up with strict school grammar. Practice with a few exercises, then write an essay or have a conversation. Isolate your weak points. Don't waste time on grammar exercises that you already understand, just because they are easier for you. Concentrate on grammar that is difficult for you. If you are unsure of where your problems are, write a few short essays or paragraphs and ask your friend or teacher to circle repeated errors. Then you can look up your problems and practice it. Teach grammar points to a friend. Find a friend that the English level is lower than you, and teaching will force you to remember the rules and to understand them properly. The next tips is have fun with English. Have an English only evening once a week, or write an English love letter. If your loved ones or your boyfriend doesn't understand English, that's even better. Go online and find the lyrics to your favorite English songs and sing along to them. The rhythm and rhymes have been found to stimulate the brain and improve learning. In fact, research found that music can be an invaluable tool when learning English, as it helps with pronunciation, word boundaries, and vocabulary. Talk to yourself in English while you clean your house, cooking like a chef, or do the dishes. If you mop your floor and with the windows, you can practice English. Talk to yourself in English. You can go around the house and try to name everything in English. It's like your furniture, your chair, table, your clothes, your color of clothes, and look up the words you don't know. And last but not least, if you have money, go abroad. If there's better way to learn English than being immersed in it while living and studying in an English-speaking country, I'd love to know. It's no secret that English is the most widely spoken language in the world. Think Australia, New Zealand, UK, US, Canada, and other countries that have their own accent of English. And finally, it's important to keep in mind that not every learning trick will work for you. So, if you find that chatting with native English speakers helps you progress faster, but you are not always able to converse with them face to face, spend more of your time communicating online with your English speaking friends and contacts. Find the tricks and the tips that suitable with you because ourself is different with each other. So find it that suitable with you. Alright, maybe that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Amazing! If you enjoyed this video, you can leave comment and like this video. And if you find this video is helpful, I will be glad if you say it in the comment. And maybe you can reach me on my Instagram. I would like to put it in the description box. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.